Alright, we got a potentially Cursed Seed here from Cranberry. It's going to be Rector and Shade Splitter. Not a particularly great combo. It is one of the shittier combos, I would say. I don't find that Umbra and Melting really synergize that well, but we'll try to play to the strengths. I mean, the strengths are going to be, obviously, we just hope for Dark Calling, but Harvest kind of has some strengths because there's one nice thing that Umbra can do. It has two cards that extend space, right? That's something that Harvest or just general like Paraffin Force or shenanigans would like. Or like a Mold Encasement. A wide floor of stealth things is good. These are redundant with one another right now, kinda, but that might be fine. Felda Melting's, I don't mind it. Diligence a bitch. Whoa, what the hell? Is it just me, or did that, like, graphic go weird? Oh, anyway. Here's Dark Calling Wall. Easy choice. Even with Diligent, I don't give a fuck about that other artifact. Okay, well, we should have looked at this first, but, Steel has Umbra, that sucks. We're going Remnant. If you can avoid Rumba, I say this as someone who is not convinced that Umbra is the worst clan. They might be, but I'm still unconvinced that they're the worst clan. I can tell you this, though. If you want to win consistently with Umbra, don't use Umbra banners if at all possible. So, like, Wing Technology, yeah, it opens up the Umbra plan, which is not that good. Let's just take a Flicker Licker. With Dregs, that's pretty alright. Especially with the Dark Calling. We gotta get chances at units, so we take this for sure. Most likely a bottom floor. Yeah, this is an easy bottom floor. So we'll do... I kind of want this guy to die. At the same time, I'll do more damage if I just do that. I think this would come back with 8 health. I honestly don't know what the best call here is. I think you need to go in the front, though. Alright, that doesn't really do anything, but I'll do it anyhow. I need shit to die. I'll get this and this drag back. I guess we'll just go like this. Alright, I need dregs to die, but I also don't want that thing to live. So why don't we do this, that. So one drag dies. We may as well have this die then. Just so we get something good back. And I'll leave space here. We got a pretty damn good tank here. Try to finish at bottom floor so we don't have to worry about that shit up there. Well, it is Mr. 6 lifesteal 6 damage. Well, I should be able to kill that fine. We're gonna do... I mean, shit, this almost would be better in the back. I mean, I get 30 damage, but that alone kills it, it looks like. So I will take it. So I really don't want to go Magic. If I can get a good Remnant here, that'd be great. Damn, no draft. Well, it's either Entombed Explosive or Molded. I feel like the Molded, it's nice to have still with Dark Calling, but a bit light on damage. Also, gives us a high roll into Legion of Wax. I do kind of feel like it's Entombed Explosive here. Yeah. This is a pretty easy Space Prism, I think. I mean, I don't know, backline clear is... we have one already. Space Prism is so good, though. Perils I doubt I'm going to take. Like, I don't even know if I'm hitting this magic based on the unit draft I'm about to get. And... yeah, none of the magics look that good. The Hell Vents aren't positioned at the appropriate place, so I think we just do the Space Prism. Card's too good. Wow, all Umbra, huh? All Umbra. Well, on the one side, Alloyed Construct is pretty good. I only have Shade Splitters currently for it. What can I get at the Merchant of Magic? Just a cost reduction on Fatal Melting, and there's not a whole lot else for me over there. I'm giving up the power of Dark Calling, though, by going to the Merchant of Steel and basically committing to an Umbra line. Like, committing to an Umbra line, I've already seen Wing Technology scroll by, so I know I can't even get that. I don't know, I think we skip here and really commit to finding a Remnant. If I have to find a shitty Remnant unit, so be it. I just don't think, again, like, even Alloy... I would need already a good morsel card, and also just seeing Wing Technology not there really just makes me not want to do it. So here we go. Baron works. Would have preferred the Enforcer, obviously, but you know what? There's worse ones we could have got. Mindjack's actually pretty good. Mid-floor setup's pretty good with my Dark Calling. I think Dark Calling early game is strong enough that I don't need an advanced prototype. Yeah, my only fear is I really don't have a whole lot of damage, but I think I'd rather take the Mindjacks here. I just don't think that's worth it. Maybe that and that only. That's about all I can think of. I mean, we're going to either Merchant here, probably Merchant of Steel. I probably should hold this gold. I could put plus 10 here. I'd really like to hold out for Piercing, though. Piercing ups the ante on that card tenfold. Well, it's only... I think we are fine to go down here. At least I sure hope we are. Are you really not dying? Alright, if you say so. I'm down to Ember Drain. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, should you die or what? Like, you probably should, right? And... really? That's not dying? Wow, I'm gonna die to spikes or some bullshit. Okay. This thing dying is working in my favor, right? Let's just do all this shit. Look at that team right there. I mean, they're getting it done. Just enough for that to die. We got a lot in there. Well, this might be better. I don't think we're gonna finish the fight down here, unfortunately. Yeah, we really got to think about how we're gonna do this. So. We'll get a better drag back for next turn, so I either play this or not. I might want to cycle back to it. So actually I might want to just do this. Alright, so you're gonna go in the back here. That's my best bet. No, actually right there, because then he'll live. It gives a lot of extra damage. I think we really want to stack everything up here. For this next round, we probably just want to do that. Keep in mind, I'm not getting any units back. This is where a molded would be nice. Okay, we're definitely doing that. But I don't know otherwise what's best here. You have 1 lifesteal, but yeah, maybe we do this, I don't know. Well, that's a draw. Fuck you too, game. Like, fucking fuck you too, I guess. The lifesteal should bring me back. You know what? This actually is better here, right? Alright, 1 hit's not the end of the world, but that was a bit of a bullshit fight. Okay, at this point, as much as I would love that Remnant Host, I'm pretty sure I gotta take either the Purifying Cleanse or the Molded. I'm leaning toward Purifying Cleanse. Just because, you know, I can find Reform past this stage in the game. I'm really limited on my burnout extension. God, I really wish we would have got a draft, though. So far, I gotta say, this is relatively cursed. We may need to open ourselves up to the Umbra plan. So let's open ourselves up to the Umbra plan. This is, ugh. It's icky. Shitstone. Okay. Alright, I'm glad I took that. Now I need to really think about consumer moving it, though. Morsel Maid isn't necessarily everything it's cracked up to be if you, A, can't find Trample or Multi-Strike, or B, if you can't find good enough morsel generation. I think we're still going to open ourselves up to the Remnant plan, but now that we have that, I feel a little bit better. 30's probably, I still think Piercing is better. It's kind of funny how that works, because, like, I would gladly pay 15 shards for Piercing if the 30 was a 10 shard in almost every case. And that's just an artifact of the Divinity fights every fucking wave having Spell Shield of every enemy, so sometimes multiple, so just turns out that Pierce is a million times more worth. I'd even take the Pierce if it had no plus magic power. Just the simple fact that it pierces is that useful, right? No sense really merging anything together right now. Unless I wanted to, like, merge these tombs. I don't know. Let's keep our options open here. I'm not gonna put these on any of them. God damn. Worst shit ever. Well, I have a Firestone housing. I should probably... actually, you know what? The Endless isn't so bad. Dark Calling is gonna be fine with that on Endless. That's good. I feel like Hammer over Manual. Right? It's gotta be Hammer. Sure. Hellvent, Remnant Banner. I mean, we're not spending money. Let's get a Stewie out of here. Should I do a +10 on a drag or something? I'll do it. Like I'm hurting for damage right now, so might as well. So this is a fight where often I like to go in on the top. All that rage in the bottom. The burnout timers can just be tricky. Not a good turn to draw that. And he's not even going to die if I go in the bottom right now, unfortunately. But at the same time, if I put him in at the top... Why don't we go mid? And I'll go morsel made top. I think this kind of makes sense. And I'll do this just in case he can't die. That way I can, you know, put him on a timer to die. I want him to die. I don't want him to sit there, I don't think. I mean, maybe he could sit there. It's too late now. I've already committed. Alright, we want space there. We don't need space up here. At least do this. Honestly, I would do this too. I mean, I need stuff back with Dark Calling, so... Alright. Let's do that. I don't want him getting hit necessarily. A little bit of stats. I think we want to just take 1 damage there is fine. I could do this. Might as well, right? Have that die. Put that there. What the fuck is going on with this floor? Let's do that. How much do I want to worry about? Yeah, fuck it. I was like, I don't know. Just do that so I can kill that at least. Put this back here. Get a bunch of harvests. Here, you can go down there. It's pretty weak. Well, we may as well go there. It's not like we're gonna reform after this turn anyway. Alright, we can do that, we can do that, we can do that. Decent amount of damage. And at the same time, not necessarily a great amount of damage. Well, I guess we're going to put this back here. It ain't great. It ain't great. Alright, I'll take that. Rubber morsels from almost every shade splitter. Almost every shade splitter. Boom, belch. Well, Morsel Maid's probably going to be the carry here. This is a tough decision. I know it's not going to be Remnant Pack, but like Hallowed Halls... We have every Elven ahead of us. pretty good with Wickless Baron. But I also could just do Umberstone on Morsel Maid. I'm just not feeding this fucker that much. So, like... Let me think here. It's not the greatest Morsel Maid setup. I don't even have that good a merch. Like I said when I looked at the perils, like... The Merchant of Magics don't look great here. I mean, these are, like, hittable because they have a cavern with them, but... The shit I give up there is... just bad. Like, bad to give that up. This is looking to me like we could do similar to that Nightmare Dusk Seed. Granted, we don't have a resin block here. Like, that we don't have, but... I do think maybe the Hallowed Halls is the call here. I can Hellvent it here. I can Hellvent it there. And maybe even between then and there I could -2 it. And then Hellvent it there. Unfortunately, there's just not a single Merchant of Magic I'm going to hit, so I'm not even going to plan on hunting for holdover. But as we saw in that other one, since I'm able to pair all of these with every vortex on the map, I will have a thin deck, and I'll just take double draw. Well, I'll take draw. I may have to take an Ember. I don't know. Either way, though, that's the only like legit offensive scaling I can see. It definitely powers up Fatal Melting. It's a line. It's a line that works. We could also... I'm looking at either Lady of the House or Wickless Baron here. Lady of the House has a pretty good infusion, I think. I don't know though. If I'm harvesting enough, self-infused Wickless could work. I'm trying to think. Like, let's say I harvest. How many harvests does it take to get to 35 damage? If I'm harvesting, we'll just say the 2. Because that would be the determining factor here, right? So, at 2, I would need to go roughly about 15-ish harvests. It's a lot of harvests. End game, it will be better, but early, in the mid game right now, Lady of the House is probably better. Then again, I don't know, 15, I'd be going up to 20 damage, and actually, at that rate, Wickless Baron. Yeah, we'll just take the Wickless Baron. And draw for now. I think with, I don't need Ember, actually. I have Flicker's Liquor. That's going to be just fine. Just make sure we can get our shards. I think we can. Are we going to remove Morsel Maid? Man, these units. I don't know, dog. This is kind of cursed. Still pretty. This is potentially even more cursed than the that other seed, the Formless Child seed. At least there I had a draft. And it feels weird to say Morsel Maid is a cursed seed, but I don't see realistically how I'm gonna make Morsel Maid work unless, like, here's the thing, I can keep Morsel Maid for now. I think the only way I can make him work, though, is if I find a Grovel or a Feast, or maybe both. Like, currently, I just don't see myself making Morsel Maid work. I could power him up and then add him to the Reform pool. Well, whatever. For now, we'll just have to live with it. I don't think I take these. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah. Just get rid of the other units for now. Oh shit, I almost... Is this weird, or like, why are they showing like right after the train stewards? Is that... I guess it's alphabetical. There's not many W's in the game. Do we need that money? Honestly, probably yes, but there's some boons with this steel. Fuck it. Alright, well, I could actually see Burn Bright kind of making sense here. But, no. Just take the Dark Calling. I do think I'd rather... I'd rather go Harvest if it came up, but I don't know that Burn Bright I'm so in love with flexing into. I think I'd rather just flex into Dark Calling. Man, is this really worth it? I mean, it would let my shit die more easy, which is probably a good thing. But it also lets my pyre die easy. I think we're going to go in bottom here. That thing will die. Dude, it's weird, but I think I'm actually going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do this. That. Get that in there. Because I want double things coming back here. We're going to go top with Morsel Maid. Perhaps I don't need this Baron to die. Perhaps. Wouldn't mind it though. Alright, so one unit is dying. This is 21 damage. I think we need to put it in here at any rate. Let's have this die. Alright, now we got a Hallowed Halls. Well, here goes nothing. We're gonna go all our best stuff. Alright, welcome to the pool, my friends. Enjoy your stay. This guy, you know what? Let's just let him... Let's let him enter the pool, too. Well, we've got a pool. I know that. Well, they made it to burnout, too, it looks like. I think I'm still going to go top here with all this. It's going to be the weird... I can safely say I've never done this type of attack before. What the fuck? Could stack a bunch of this up. Man. I want this guy to stay. Let's do that. That top floor, though, needs to get taken. Not so much for the whatever you call it. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I guess the question is, do I want to put this guy into the mix or what? The nice thing is now, you know, the deck is essentially, you know, 1, 2... I'll burn this one out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Like, I'll be drawing the hallowed halls for sure, even though I'm probably dying on bottom. Like, I think I should just be as greedy as possible on top. I just don't know. Adding this to the pool is probably better, right? Like, I think so. Alright, so they're all dead. I think I put this down here. Go like that. Do that. The only thing is this. Okay, they're all dying. Is it worth still hollowed housing here, though? Kind of feel like it is. Alright, well, they're dead. Anyway, we'll do this and just see how it would have went. Just fine, in fact. Just fine. Alright, well, weird deck, but technically working so far. Don't have much fodder for Diligent. Like, I really don't have much for Diligent. Don't want to burn hallowed halls, I can tell you that. I definitely don't want to do that. So, I could add something dumb, like a Memories of the Melted. It might be early to be adding fodder spells, though. I should really think about the next few rings. Like, do these really help me with that? I mean, maybe Memento Mori with Flicker's Liquor. It might work. I guess I begrudgingly take this, but it's probably correct. This is also one I begrudgingly might take. Every card I add, though, especially when they're not consumables, is a harder one to make hallowed halls work. But I am getting a third one. Well, not now. I have to wait a ring. So I don't know. I don't know if Excavation Eruption is worth it here. It's not a great card. I think we skip here. I took Memento Mori over it. I don't know if that's even in the realm of correct, but it's what I did. Okay, -2 on Hallowed Halls is honestly probably not that necessary. I'll do it though, I guess. I don't know. What else am I going to spend shards on, right? Okay, Burnout. Could do it there. Don't want a shitstone. Oh my god, this run. What the fuck, dude? Oh, Cranberry, you have the worst RNG, I swear. I don't even want to really remove these drags, if I'm being honest. Like, maybe I just remove this. I know I did this, but maybe I just remove this, like... Yeah, this just needs to go. I don't know why I added the fucking Burnout. I should have added the Burnout to one of these Wickless Barons. That was definitely a mistake. I actually don't mind an Intrinsic there. I could get everything off to a flying start if I just Intrinsic. I mean, with Flicker's Liquor, I can get a lot of stuff down to 0. I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to self-infuse the Baron. God, this is iffy going to this fucking shard count right now, though. Not gonna lie. You know, I'm actually just gonna do these two together, I think. I don't need them separate. This is a nightmare, dude. This is... there's no way that what I'm doing right now is correct. No fucking chance, dude. I don't even know what to remove. I don't want to remove the shade splitters. It's Morsel made. 26. I gotta remove something. Like, I guess I remove one drag. Call that good, I guess. Oh, there's a burnout. Let's do that. How many Merchant of Steels am I even having in my future? One. If we find our one multi-strike, it goes here then. Otherwise, we should just start him out with burnout, I think. Well, I should have put it on the tomb, actually, but, you know, fuck me, basically. Fuck, pretty much just fuck me. That's what it all comes down to. That's the lesson from this one. Technically, oh my god. Oh, these burnout timers are gonna be a nightmare, dude. It's just money. I don't know. I can't really do that one. Well, I don't want to give that guy harvest, so I'd do it like this, that. Damn. Well, we can do that. That'll get some damage in. Anything we put down here will just immediately die. That's a pretty good amount of damage right there. Alright, that kills that. I don't necessarily want to feed this guy at the same time, but I get 2 units back in the pool. That's fine. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. I didn't feed the damn morsel. Oh my god. I didn't feed the morsel maid. Well, if I lose this, I deserve it, basically. I could start with this, and I think I still am able to, Wait, why didn't that 0 cost things? Well, clearly I don't know something about this, but this should 0 cost everything else. Just keep you in, maybe. Burn that. Still ain't doing much, huh? This floor is to eat up all the stealth. Just gonna do that so that this isn't so wide. Okay. I can eat up a little bit here. course you zero cost that one. Of course you do. Let's just do that so I can zero cost this. Boom. Alright, we got burnout timers, folks. We got burnout timers. Alright, that will do it. Thank God. Alright, not bad for 90 shard harvesters of death. Well, that's another Halidals. But that's a crushing motherfucking demise. Motherfucking demise. Pretty damn hard not to take a crushing demise here. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That is pretty hard for me not to take. So I'll take it. Cave-in is takeable. Kind of. At the same time, I'd rather not. I'd rather just not. Alright, this is the easiest choice of my life going this way. I'm not gonna chase. I'm gonna chase. Oh, that is a Pierce. The only thing that sucks is. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we're at 100. Ooh, that's pretty good. The morsel made has been okay. Like, it's kind of my only thing that scales. I was gonna put Wickless Baron into Wickless Baron, but I don't know, man. Having them separate's been decent. And the Shade Splitters have been really nice with the fucking Flicker's Liquor. I almost don't want to remove anything. Oh, man, all the drags are pretty good. The Prismal Dusts, I guess, are not needed. They're not really good spell fodder either, so I could just remove the spell, the Prismal Dusts, I guess. They're really not needed. I think I Hellvent that one. It costs less shards, and I should be able to zero cost them at the start and just really get my game going, right? Yeah. Was there anything else? 30 power? No. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have the luxury to go very high on shards this run. Like, I would like to maybe put... Alright, so... Question is, should I put old Rector into this mix, you know? I feel like I could. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you in the back. We're gonna put these there, and we are just gonna go to town. Alright, at least I get one thing back from ye old Dark Calling. Okay. Damn, that is 31 damage, isn't it? Would suck to just give that up, but I think I have to, unfortunately. Alright, that floor is taken care of. I'm gonna do it like this. That way I can I should keep you in the pool. That way I can get the damage out there. Man, do need to, like... Okay... Should put you in... We gotta put as much damage on this fucker as possible. You're burning out... 21 by 2. So putting that guy there doesn't really help matters. Ugh, it's a fucking mess, dude. Don't necessarily want to give that guy stuff, but at the same time, I need to do everything I can do here. We're bottom decking the other hallowed halls and crushing demise, which sucks, but it is what it is. We're gonna be really hurt here. Well, we've given away our consumables as well, so the you know, the whole refracting lens thing. I should have just not removed a card. That was pretty stupid of me to do. Well, can we pivot to this floor at this point? I think we can. I think it makes sense to do that. Not even killing the floor. Yikes. That guy. Jesus. Well, that's what I get for giving him rage. Here I am. Really just a rat in a cage if you think about it. Alright, one of you can just fucking die. How about that? Would that be preferable? And... Alright. Pretty soon he'll just be able to come back. I don't really care about Dark Calling at this point. This is all I care about. This is officially the weirdest deck ever. No exceptions. What is this deck? Beats me. Oh, I just gave myself no harvest there. Should just focus on this mid floor, I feel. Here, why don't we do this though? Let's still do this. I do wonder if removing those consumables has sealed my fate, unfortunately. I kind of needed some... Like, I'm almost certainly going to leak on Divinity unless I get something else. I need something, like, good artifact or something to really help me out here. Well, I'm getting hollowed halls no matter what. So no sense even clicking Purifying Cleanse. That is a kill. But if you think I'm about to not do this, you don't know me. You don't know me very well. If you think I'm about to not click every card in my inventory here, then you just don't know the first thing about me. You don't know the first thing about how I operate here. Alright, we almost lose to that bullshit wave. 46 damage on that one wave. Okay, that is huge pickup. That could simply just be the extra thing that I needed, right? Alright, we got double draw. We got a lot of hallowed halls. We got a lot of them. Let's go for a trinket. I'm not going to go for that bullshit over there. I mean, I don't know. Probably not. Now I have a Hallowed Halls that I don't have as intrinsic, and I don't have to spend shards to Hellvent, so that's pretty good. Mark of an Exile is decent. It's not that great. I need stuff that helps me with waves. Damn. I get 20 stats from doing Burn Bright. Yeah, I guess we're going full Dark Calling. I really don't resolve much, though, with this deck is the thing. Oh, well. I'm going to just hopefully get something better. Definitely not Votive Key. Lightstone Casing is probably pretty worthless here. Sucks. Well, I don't think I'm going to take any of these. Like, Hell's Banners is pretty much redundant with the Flicker's Lick. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do take the Hell's Banners. I can see that. God, I don't want to do this. I want every unit. Like, I think I'm just not... You know what? I don't need Purifying Cleanse. It is spell fodder, but I really just don't need this card. I'll keep the rest, though. I just doesn't feel right to remove any of what's left. Like, it really doesn't. Sometimes it happens, right? Sometimes you just don't have removals. So it looks like this is where Cranberry went down. We literally lose nothing by Spell Shield, so it's a great trial for us. Alright, well, let's just set up bottom for now. We might as well put that into the mix too, I guess. I don't know. Put this here. Alright, we're slow to scale. I've lost my music. Yo, where is my music? Here we go. Starts again. Okay. Let's go like this. I guess we're gonna go top with you again. Alright, we're gonna put you up in here. That is the best Fatal Melting ever. Look at that. Beautiful. That's a thing of beauty right there. I don't even want to hear it. Okay, we go to the mid floor here. Great pivot. Very, very nice pivot, if I do say so myself. And we might be good from here on out. It's just those first few waves. We had to draw a little well, you know. A little well. I could see maybe not doing Morsel Maid, though. If I drew that in the opener, it would be pretty sad. Alright, we're going to give ourselves the best chance here to, you know, not have you-know-who die. He's a fucking magnet, dude. He's a fucking... He's a magnet. He's a magnet for the bullshit. He's a bullshit magnet, if you will. Fuck me. Basically just fuck me. Okay. We're going to do that first, and then we're going to do that. We're going to just do, well, you know, it's a sad state of affairs here, but I'm pretty sure we just got to do it up here now. I mean, I don't want to take all that damage. I think I keep the Morsel Maid, I don't know. I think it kind of makes sense. Alright, I need you guys to get big. Real big. Alright, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Pray for AoE. Well, that's sad. We needed something better there, I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Ah, shit, I could have got my stuff out there. Well, whatever. That still kills us, so... We here are getting worse. Whew. Not much real... Not much... Okay, here we fucking finally go. I should... see if this kills it. If it does, I want to AoE the bottom. Alright, since that kills it, let me double check since I'm so often wrong. Okay, we're going to put you here. Do some shit like that. That's not going to be good, the rubber morsels there. Well, that just sort of is what it is, I guess. Put that there. I think it might be able to get eaten. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding? Look at that. I guess in the grand scheme of things it doesn't matter, but definitely one for the bullshit books there, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely one for the bullshit books. Here, why don't we just do that and nothing else, because these morsels... Oh, nice. That actually helped me to dark calling them out. You know what? I don't know what could happen. I don't want to fuck it up. I'm pretty sure we kill that at 600 health no matter what way the Hallowed Halls go, but yeah. Definitely not these. No way. Remnant Host, very bad with Hallowed Halls. And nothing really there. Another Memento Mori. Maybe. Honestly, maybe. Memento Mori, I'll give it this. It's been only mildly shitty. I can give it that. You know, you've only been mildly shitty. But without any Spell Pierce... I mean, we could get Spell Pierce. I think I'd rather just draw the other shit in my deck. Well, there's a Grovel finally. I don't really think that I'm gonna take it. Yeah. We're just going to go with what we got. I think we have enough. I'm gonna... Alright. Please, Frenzy Stone, show up. That's not Frenzy Stone. I think we're keeping both Barons. Oh my god, dude. What in fuck's name? It's so annoying, dude. Just do that, I guess. I don't know. So bad, dude. Alright, give me something here. I don't need that. I don't need that. Thou. Whew, okay. Whew, there's the something. Now we got the something. Yeah, okay. This deck just got a million times better. Still sucks, don't get me wrong. It still sucks. I don't think we needed a combustible wax. I'm trying to think, like, does that do any benefit for us, really? Not really. Units was 5. I am debating, I don't know, the Morsel Maid is still okay. It's not that sad if it goes into the pool, I guess. I don't think I'm going to remove a fucking card from this deck, man. Other than maybe Memento... You know, we could probably remove Memento Mori, but it's not like the best spell fodder, and once Divinity hits, it's really not going to do anything. Like I said, everything in their mother has fucking spell. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll keep it then. Fuck. If you're gonna show me that, show me yours and I'll show you mine or something like that. Let's do one more Hallowed Halls. And I guess I mean, we're not going to spend money on removal, so why don't we just do that? Fuck it. And then... I mean, I have enough floor space for most of it. I'll remove one drag, but even that's iffy. I'm not going to remove two. That's just madness. Alright, we're good. Okay. Item 1 on our list is to apparently burn a really good spell. Fuck. Well, I have so many Hallowed Halls. We got, what, 3, 4, 5? I can burn one of them. That's not the end of the world. What is kind of shitty, though, is we do end up kind of getting fucked here. I really don't think I want to burn the Fatal Melting. Really? You're gonna not cost reduce a single one of them? Well, as they say in the industry, fuck you to game, you piece of shit. Although this is, like, surprisingly not as hard as the last ring, if you think about it. Right, that is a perfect thing to just sort of do here. Let's pivot to mid here. Oh, penis. Do I really have to burn another one of these? Like, don't I have enough? Oh my god, dude. Well, Memento Mori was, I guess, nice knowing you, but the game doesn't want you to survive. I'll tell you what, we could do that. Okay, now I can burn you a little easier. And, yeah, here's Wonderwall. I guess we don't have to play that drag, but at the same time, I don't want to redraw it. So I guess it probably was correct if I were to burn drags. So I really don't gain much here from burning a Shade Splitter. I am going to take 15, though. Fuck, this is horrible. Man... Well, if you can draw any worse, just let me know, game. Just let me know. And I can get some of this health back eventually through consumes, but this is definitely a load of heaping bullshit. Might have to, yeah, we might have to pivot to, Alright, that worked out. I love Dark Calling here anyway, so we'll just do this. Get some damage scaling. It's a bit of a mess, though, this deck. Alright, we can pivot to top here. I mean, honestly, we're probably going to have to. If I had 2 Hallowed Halls this turn, I could maybe swing it both ways. Alright, we'll burn that. Let's see what this does for us. Alright, they're all dead, so let's do that. I really hate Diligent. Alright, we'll burn one of these. I guess we're going to have to throw that one to the wind here. It's just 2 dregs and a baron. I think we want to... I think we want a mid... I think we want to duo floor it, right? I'm gonna do the son of a bitch. Okay, whatever. We're gonna do this. That's the floor we need to focus on. Alright, that is an X mark, and that is me peacing out of that awful fight. Well, we were able to get our health up to 84. I think we don't have any consumables in the deck, actually, other than like 1 or 2. So hopefully that's enough. I do think with the resin block we got a shot here. The lack of multi-strike is the only real downside. Well, there's many downsides, but that's a big one, let's say. Okay, typically on this fight, if I can go top, I may as well. I feel. Well, mid. Mid ain't bad either. Mid has more pip. Yeah, let's try mid, then I can rotate top if I need to. Not a bad plan, Stan. We'll do it like that, because that's almost certainly what it's, gonna be. Get more harvest this way. Just more scaling as well. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess that just, that's how it's gonna be, I guess. I think we'll try to scale him with morsels best we can. We'll just scale this floor, elsewise that way. There's always the conundrum here, unfortunately. Well. Alright, we'll do that. I don't really know what to do with... You know what? This one's fine. We can So what we'll do with this one is we'll just go like this. And it's in the pool now. Oh, this is a really good one here. So we can do this. Really, yeah, this is a super good turn. So we're going to do that. That is the worst one it could have hit, but you know what? As they say in the business, fuck me, basically. Yeah, just fuck me, pretty much. I don't think we want to give, what is that, fucking 80 armor to all of them. I will put this down, though. And, it's going to be weird, but I'm just going to do this. Just to scale. I might as well scale them while I can, right? Now, it will be... I mean, I got a floor here. I don't need dark... Like, this is fine. This is fine. This motherfucker here. God damn it. Okay, whatever. Let's do this. I'll have to cross that bridge when we get there, so... Put you in the very back. Let's add that some dark calling damage. Okay. Do I want him down there? I think I want to keep him down there. Well, that didn't help my cause. That did. I tell you what. Let's do that. One number drain, so be it. Put the good one here. Okay, let's do this. And this. This is the most fucked up deck ever. Keep doing this, I guess. I don't want to get Ember Drained here. Luckily we got the tomb back, so that's good. That'll kill him off. I think we've gotten over the hump, man. This honestly was one of the most cursed seeds I've ever played. I mean, other than Hallowed Halls and then eventually Resin Block, they're just... I mean, there was nothing. Nothing to be had. How am I drawing so much here? I feel like I just drew like a whole fucking 10 cards or something. Is it just me, or is that like a visual thing? What's down here? Part of me feels it's my obligation here to, like, it would be better just to Hallowed Halls here, obviously, but I kind of feel... Oh, that was beautiful. Now that is worthy of... You know what? Memento Mori, I might give you the MVP. I feel like it's like, even though this is obviously better up here, I do feel like I owe it to Rector to let him have a life here. Alright, well, you go in there, because that's what you like to do, I guess. Definitely doing that. We'll give this what we can give him. Bomb should, you know, finish that off, and then really no matter the ordering, everything pretty much kills him here. Alright. We have officially cleared Divinity out of all enemies. it's a rarity. Alright, if you think it stops here, then you haven't been paying attention. If you think it stops here, you just don't know. You just don't know. Well, we should do that after we do all this. Boom. Boom. And there you have it. One of the most cursed seeds I have ever played. Leave it to Cranberry to get a seed this cursed. Jesus, dude. I mean, here's the thing. It's not cursed if you went a different route, right? Like, if you just planned on going Umbra and you get a morsel made, and maybe there is a frenzystone at one of the shitty merchant steals, though, you know? But I guess what I'll say is I feel like the route I went really gave myself guaranteed value enough that I could, you know, really give myself the best chance to win. I think the thing is, like, once you start to really, you know, if you watch somebody like Dusk play, somebody who can win to 100 win streak, you're thinking more about what can go wrong versus what can go good, right? Like, so, like, I'd like to avoid, like, merchants that just don't have value with them, such that if I don't find a multi-strike there, I just gain nothing that turn. I'd rather go to these other map paths, you know, but obviously it might just turn out for you. You might just get multi-strike, and that's fine, but your win streak will end eventually chasing those multi-strikes, right? So this is a good example of a non-multi-strike run. Maybe there was a multi-strike somewhere, but I certainly never was able to find it. I only wanted to go to the Merchant of Steels that had value attached. Now, all that being said, and again, there's a morsel made. You could have took the Umbra Stone as well, but still, morsel made needs to do, you know, there was no Wretch on the run, so a right alone there is like, I guess a Grovel eventually showed up, and that probably would have been enough to get you there, but I don't know. I don't even remember, like, early on, was there even morsel stuff offered at the common tier other than that pack morsels? I don't think there was. So, I don't know if it's necessarily that great of a morsel made run. I mean, I'm glad I had him. I wouldn't have got through these awful rings without him, but certainly one of the weakest morsel maids you'll ever see, right? That's why I say, I don't know, I like him. He's definitely very powerful, but dare I say, I think he's a little bit over, like, he's not the free win that I think he's made out to be, you know? Like, a run like this, I dare say even the Ember Stone wouldn't have been enough just to rely on just this morsel made. Like, maybe it is. Be my guest to try it. But let me say, if you get multi-strike, I hate to be harsh, but I wouldn't care in that case. I would want a single striking morsel made on this run with that Umber Stone to win, because in my eyes, that's the litmus test, right? Yeah, and we didn't really get the versions of Rector. I mean, it's fine that we got Dark Calling, right? But I obviously would have preferred points into Harvest. Never found a draft, never found multi-strike. We had to literally rely on fucking, what is it? Memento Mori. I'll give credit where credit's due, though. I'll give the MVP to Memento Mori. It was pretty critical on several turns. And yeah, the Merchant of Magics looked like they were shit. Maybe I find a holdover there. Maybe I do. But then again, maybe I don't. What happens then, right? I'll just go the routes that have so much value that it's very hard for me to low roll, right? Now, had I not found Resin Block, who knows? Maybe this wouldn't have made it without the Resin Block. That certainly added a ton of scaling. But at the same time, we already had, with the amount of Hallowed Halls I was, running, I certainly would have leaked more. That's obvious, right? But would I have leaked enough to die? That's kind of the crucial question. We We don't know for sure. I could have also maybe been better off duping this at the final Hellvent. I had already had 4 Hallowed Halls at that point. Maybe at that point another Fatal Melting helps me more. I would say that was probably... I probably should have duped that. I don't remember what the ordering was for me taking my artifacts, but if I didn't see Resin Block, probably would have been correct to take Fatal Melting as my Hellvent. Anyway, that is a run that I am glad to be out of. It was... I don't even know if I'd consider it fun. It seemed so cursed, at least just the way we went, right? Alright, so he flexed Burnout and Dark Calling 2. I don't love it. Like I said, it's only 20 extra stats to take that other point of Burnout. Like, while I would have took a point of Harvest. I would have took 1 point of Harvest there if it was offered, but I do think 20 worth of stats is probably not worth an extra 5 on Reform. Granted, it's negligible. You're really not getting much either way, right? So Endless Molten Casement. Took Remnant Host. Okay, so he went pretty much all in on this Morsel Maid, it looks like. Space Prism? What? What the... What? I don't know about this. Is he just trolling? I mean, if you're going to fuse them together, go the other way, right? What am I... Oh, he took the prototype. Well, that's a way to get multi-strike. I will say, had I taken prototype, this run might have been easier. You know what I'm noticing, though? Okay, there was a holdover that he found on Hallowed Halls. Didn't take Piercing on Fatal Melting. I would say you should take that. That's a pretty... Even though you're at the shard count already, if you died to Shade Wings, I'm going to take a wild guess and say you would have... Especially with the Spell Shield trial. I mean, this... I would say this deck probably could have just... Like, it rolled into some really good stuff. I don't know that I would consume Remove Space Prism. But yeah, it rolled into some pretty good stuff. You have the holdover Hallowed Halls. You have another one, I guess. You have a... I don't know about this Morsel Maid, though. I'm like... Didn't take really any Morsel cards other than Shade Splitters. You know, no Pack Morsels, no... I think since Morsel Maid was at what? That was at the 3rd ring, and if you would have planned to go to Umbra, I think if I plan to go to Umbra, I should take a Pack Morsels at that reward. I'm trying to remember what the choices were. Wasn't it like Perils and... It was stuff that wasn't Morsel. I know that. I would say... I don't remember the exact context, but I do remember Pack Morsels seemed like a pretty obvious choice at the point I was making that decision. I mean, you don't know that you're going to get a Morsel Maid, right? But even if it's like an alloy or something, you need something more than Shade Splitters, and Pack Morsels is going to help. So it's possible he didn't have really that much to feed it. Also, a gem or a grovel was found way late. Well, maybe the grovel might have been found after Shade Wings. I can't remember. But if it was offered at Harvesters of Death, he should have took that, I think. So he did take Hallowed Halls. I mean, the deck seems good to me. It might just be the simple thing that he should have skipped the spell trial, right? Because he doesn't have any piercing. That's Shade Wings. Like, that's a lot of damage coming in. Granted, I guess when you're reforming here, you have... here's the thing, though. I'm looking at mine. So I took the Flicker Liquor over that. So it's like if he has this, he can't have the Flicker's Liquor, which makes it so now a holdover 2 cost Hallowed Halls is always a holdover 2 cost Hallowed Halls. But he has it right from the start. I don't know. I'll just have to go back and see. I mean, it would be slow to scale still, right? I could imagine just not being able to actually hit this AoE onto the Shade Wings would be an issue. It's also not cost reducted. I would say, like, I wouldn't have put a cost reduction here versus here, right? This would have just been way better served on the Fatal Melting, even the Crushing Demise. Like, but again, if you don't have the piercing on it, maybe you're just not really counting on it that much. But I would say that's what stands out to me, I guess, most is the Fatal Melting. Not enough morsels for Morsel Maid. And maybe just money that could have been better spent elsewhere. Like, I don't ever really think this is worth it. You're better off just playing it for 0 once than cycling, especially with no draw upgrades, and not that thin of a deck, and a card on holdover. Just no real point there to having it cost an extra ember, right? And then because you're probably never going to cycle back through to it in a relevant case, right? Maybe eventually you do, but the match is usually decided by that point. Nice. He must have just went way different routes than me. I see a trap shoot. I see an unnamed tome. Like, we went way different routes. I mean, if that's the case, I might just... it wasn't like the routes I didn't take were massively wrong in most cases, because like I said, there were caverns attached to them. And from the looks of it, they ended up being pretty good caverns, but I do think the routes I took had more value attached to them. He might have been better off following those routes. But, you know, that's just that's all I can really criticize. At the end of the day, he still didn't have multi-strike outside of his stewards. Like, this could still be pretty cursed, right? The way I went was certainly cursed. I could imagine this was still pretty cursed. I think if he could have just made it through this fight, he would have been fine, though. I mean, as long as he navigated his gold over... I mean, he wouldn't have had the 400 gold, so maybe he couldn't afford the resin block, but... yeah, I'll have to watch it and see. Anyway, though, thanks as always, Cranberry, for posting these challenges. Honestly was one of the more cursed ones I had to navigate, so that was a good one. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.